did you figure it out? Well, Addison, how did you guys figure it out? What'd you do? That's okay. Kennedy, what did you do? How did you multiply by 5? Oh, so did you maybe distribute it? Yes, awesome. So let's flip over. Have you guys done the, so read the directions, because I went to another group and their misconception was they didn't read the directions. So read the directions to find out what to do. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So what number? It looks like it makes a lot of sense to me. Why don't you explain it to me, and then I'll see if it makes sense to me. I don't know that I could have drawn it better myself. I think that makes complete and total sense. Very nice. Excellent. Thank you, Amelia. So what number, there's so much data on that page. What number are we going to use to figure out the total mass? All right. Jeremiah said we're going to use 4. Kennedy says 5. Ray, what do you think? What do you think, Addison? What do you think? 5. So, I want you to think about this. What are we trying to figure out?
Oh, the number of weights?
We know the number of weights. Okay, we're trying to figure out the mass that was the total. How many weights did it support? Look at the paper. 15. So if one weight's how much? How much mass does one have? 5 grams. Then what are we going to do to figure out what the total mass was? Okay, well, who can help Jeremiah? Are we going to multiply or are we going to divide? Addison, what do you think? Multiply. Why are we going to multiply? Addison, why are we going to multiply? Because we're trying to find the total. Kennedy. Well, but that makes sense, except what's Kennedy's misconception? Is total only associated with multiplication? What else can total be multiplied with? Oh, what'd you say? Addition. But you're correct. If we are looking for the total, we're probably, because multiplication is really repeated addition. So, okay. We are going to get a higher number because we're trying to figure out the total. Adding what, honey? Are we adding all of the numbers? What are we... Okay, so what will we be adding? Are we going to add or are we going to multiply? What do you think? Well, but is that wrong? What are we trying to figure out? What's the point?
We're trying to figure out the
The total what? The total mass. How many washers were there?
15.
15. So if there's 15 washers and one washer is how many grams? 5. Then how are we going to figure out what the total is?
So you just have 5 to 15.
So Jeremiah said we're going to say 15 plus 5. Is that going to tell us the total mass? Don't ask me. I want you to tell me. What do you think, Addison? No? Kennedy, what do you think? No? Ray? Well, what do you think we need to do? Oh, I can't hear you. Why? Why do we, but listen, why do we need to multiply 5 times 15? That's how I'm going to get the total. Why?
Because we're doing it because we're multiplying and now the total mass.
But why 15 times 5, Ray? Where did those numbers come from? Why are we going to say 15 times 5?
Oh my God.
All right, wait, I'm sorry. If each one is 5, but do I have 3 of them? Oh, so you're saying 3 times 5 equals 15. Is that the total?
No.
Okay. It's too small. That doesn't make sense. Addison, what do you think?
That's the number of 15. If each one is 5, so you would need to multiply it to get the right answer.
So does that make sense? Addison is saying, now I want you 3 to tell me, does it make sense? She's saying, well, each one is 5, so I have to say 15 times 5. Okay, so how are we going to figure out what 15 times 5 is? What could we do? We could distribute. So what would that look like if we put it on our paper? Oh my goodness, Addison's using parentheses. Ray, what do you think? I see everybody else writing. What do you think? All right, don't forget your unit of measure.